Hi everyone! So in today's video we are going to be making egg Bhurjee or egg Saalan, and this is a really great recipe for a breakfast or for a Sunday brunch possibly. It's when you want something new and not the same old plain omelet. This is a really flavorful version of eggs, and it's also very quick. So let's begin. Alright, so for this recipe you really don't need a lot. We're going to need about 7 to 10 eggs, some coriander, about 2 medium-sized tomatoes, and about 3 green chilies, and of course we're going to be using Indian spices later on such as red chili powder, turmeric, and salt. Alright, so first off we're going to finely chop our green chilies and our coriander. For the tomatoes we want to chop them into about medium-sized pieces because it's easier to melt them later on. And then we're going to beat all of our eggs. I've cracked all of the eggs into this bowl and we're going to beat them really well until moving on to the next step. Alright, so now we are going to heat up some oil in a pot. You're going to need about 2 tablespoons to less than half a cup of oil, and I'm using olive oil because it's a healthier option. So we're going to put in all of our tomatoes at this point, and we're going to fry it on high heat for about 2 to 3 minutes. And once we've fried the tomatoes, we're going to let it slow cook on low to medium heat because we really want to melt the tomatoes and turn it into a paste. So I'm going to put the lid on it and every so often open up the lid just to mash the tomatoes even more. And then, so we're going to do this for a couple of minutes before moving on to the next step. Okay, so after letting our tomatoes cook for a little while and seeing them start to dissolve and melt, we can go in and add all of our green chilies, and we're also going to add in our spices. So you can add salt as per your taste, red chili powder, and turmeric. I like my food spicy, so I'm going to add a good amount of red chili powder, but if you don't like your food too spicy, you can certainly add less. And we're going to mix that all together very evenly. Make sure that you mix everything evenly. And we're going to continue to cook this until you see it turn into almost like a paste. We want to make sure that this is really melted and creamy by the time we're done with it. So continue to let it cook and mix it until you get to that consistency. Alright, so you can see we've gotten to this really creamy consistency and that's where we want to be at. So once we've gotten to that point, you can add in all of your coriander and we're going to mix this evenly, mix it thoroughly, and at this point we are ready to add in our eggs. So we have previously beaten about 7 to 10 eggs and we can pour all of that in right now. So once we put in all of our eggs, we want to make sure that we turn this to medium heat because on high heat the eggs will burn pretty quickly. So, and we also really want to mix all of that masala that we've made with the tomatoes. We want to mix that evenly into the eggs. So make sure that you thoroughly mix the eggs and that masala. And then we're going to let this cook on medium heat for a little while. So I'm just going to continue to stir it every so often, and then I'll put the lid back on to let it cook on medium heat. And we just want to keep checking in on the eggs to see how they're doing. Alright, so at this point you can see that our eggs are ready and cooked and they look really delicious, so we can go ahead and plate them. And this can be enjoyed multiple ways. You can serve it with roti or chapati like I did here, or you can put them into a bun and serve it as an egg sandwich. There's really various ways to enjoy it and it's all up to you. So I hope you all try this at home, enjoy it, and please do like, comment, and subscribe for future videos. Thanks for watching!